This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing. Started my digital inspection at 4825 Lyon Street here in San Diego. Whenever we start inspections, we always like to start underneath the eave of the house. So your eave is going to consist of your fascia board. Underneath the eave, step over here, you have your rafter tails, and then you have your starter board. And the reason why we like to start underneath the eave is that it gives us an idea about what kind of wood damage we can expect on this property. And it shows us just how good of a job the property is doing as far as keeping water off the home itself. But, you know, this home was freshly painted, so you can't really see a whole lot of water damage. You can see that there is termite damage, though. You can see just how soft a lot of this wood is. A lot of old termite damage there. You can see some in this corner. And then there's a pretty bad piece of fascia over here on this section as well. Typically that kind of stuff is replaced when the new roof is put on. I will say that this roof is fairly new. I don't see any issues with this roof. I'm going to work my way up to the top here just to point a few things out for the homeowner. We have an architectural shingle roof here. We can tell it's a newer roof, one, because it does have drip edge on it. Drip edge is this piece of metal flashing. It allows water to run off that flashing as opposed to running off the wood, which is good. And then I see minimal granule loss on this asphalt shingle. So this shingle is pretty fresh. Chimney is properly flashed with the proper counter flashing. But again, we can see that this stuff was freshly painted. And a lot of times that fresh paint will paint over some of this damage. So you can see all this termite damage. So I am gonna recommend that a termite inspection is done on this property. We have a dead valley over here. They went ahead and added some torch down modified bitumen material. That is great to see. I love to see that. The roof was installed really well. We can see that there is some granule loss starting to occur, especially on these ridge caps. And essentially some of these ridge caps are starting to get damaged, but the oils, you know, they're starting to evaporate on this product and those granules start to deplete. Fiberglass starts to show through and the waterproofing is affected. I would say this roof has another 5 to 10 years left on it, probably closer to the 10-year side. I do see that there is a satellite dish on this roof. I don't like to see that. You can see that they went ahead and drilled right into the shingle itself. A lot of times these cable companies don't know how to properly, waterproof those penetrations. So, we want to keep an eye on that. The homeowner should keep an eye on that in the future, just to ensure that no leaks are coming around. We've got a couple dormer vents on this roof as well. Those are always susceptible to leaks. So again, another area where the homeowner wants to just keep an eye on it, or should keep an eye on it. And then you can see some of these penetrations. The sealant around these penetrations is starting to wear through. So whenever it rains, water and moisture can be coming down these pipes. Overall though, I think this roof is in really good shape. I don't see any issues with it. Again, it is a fairly new roof, so there's nothing that the new homeowner should be too concerned with. If they want, I can have my guys come out to do what's called a roof tune-up. We'll come out, we'll reseal all these penetrations. I can have my guys remove that satellite dish if it's no longer in use, and then seal off some of those holes just to ensure that it is properly waterproof. But other than that, like I said, everything on this roof looks to be great. I don't see anything wrong with it, and there is no need for any immediate concern. That's it for my inspection.